Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. And as you can see, this is not my usual trade. I don't normally aim for this high RR, but this was a trade that I was willing to aim for this high RR. And let's go over how I caught about 140 points and 11 RR. So, yeah, this is not my usual trade. I don't usually take these small IVGs and this high RR. But I still took a stab at this today just because of my conviction. And let's go. Oh, wait, I'll first show you all the executions because some people won't believe me. And as you can see, here are my executions. So let's go over the trade. Let's delete all of this on the let's start off on the higher time frame. I was leaning a bit more bullish, but we were in this chop, so I didn't have that clear of it. I told my Discord I was a bit more neutral with the bias. I saw this as a nice drawn liquidity, but I also saw us taking out these lows and previous day high. As you can see, this is previous day high and previous day low. So I was a bit neutral on my bias. And yeah, so I didn't have that clear of bias. I didn't want to marry any bias. And yeah, on market open is here, 9:30. We just chopped. There was a potential 30-second short. I'm not gonna go over the day too much, but this was a 30-second short. I didn't take it just because of this chop. And yeah, then we just kept dumping. There was a break-even long right there that I took today. And let's go over the trade that actually made me my money today. It was on the 30-second. We had this 4-hour low that I was targeting, and this 4-hour intermediate low that I was targeting. This was previous day low. Let's just mark this out. Previous day low, my bad, and 4-hour intermediate low. It's basically just a low inside of a fair value gap if you don't know. And this is just a obvious swing low and previous day low. And yeah, we are clearly trending towards these draws on liquidity, these targets. So I was looking for shorts after we were confirmed bearish. All I need for shorts is a pullback into a 5 or 15 minute gap and an IVG to the other side. That is the continuation model that I love to trade. It's super high win rate. And as you can see here, we had this 5-minute gap. We also had this 15-minute gap that we delivered from, but there was no clean entry. And we were obviously drawing towards this low. Then we got this 5-minute gap. We came pretty close to this low, 40 points. Oh my bad, 25 points close to this low before so 20 points, 25 points close to this draw, and then we pull back into this 5-minute. Preferably, I wanted to see us pull back into this 5-minute and maybe even tap the premium of this range, maybe even this gap, so that the continuation shorts were not this low in discount. Because if you just fade away all of this price section, as you can see, we were very low in discount compared to this whole range. So preferably, I wanted to see a bigger pullback into either this or this more premium gap, but we didn't. And that is when I took the highest time frame inversion of this manipulation leg that pulled back into the 5-minute gap, which was this extremely small 30-second. I know most of IVG traders are going to hate on me for this. It was a extremely small 30-second gap, but I just loved the way we left also these perfect equal lows. We left these perfect equal lows also on the 1 minute, 2 minute, these equal lows, and we came pretty close to this 4-hour low. So I love the way that we rejected the first gap, not showing clear, true bearish price action. Because if we were to pull back up all the way here, it's less likely to going to work. Just because when you take these continuation trades, sometimes you want to see the more premium gap, but sometimes you also just need the first gap to show that we want to go down quick and don't want to pull back all the way up. So just a quick rebalance to then shut back lower. And the highest time frame, there was no gap on the 1 minute. This was this extremely small 30-second, and I love this displacement candle. Pretty good displacement candle. Just if you saw it in lifetime, it just boom 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 printed down. My stop loss was at this 15-second inception gap, so I took the high of this. Maybe, I know some people don't trade on the second time frame. I also normally don't. That I just put my stop loss there because I wanted to see if we pull back even higher than this, then I knew this trade was going to be fucked. This was more like an FU short. Just if we were going to pull back even a little bit, this trade would have probably lost. Just with this momentum, you wanted to see a price rid lower. So yeah, 30-second stop loss at the inception gap, which is just when you have this 30-second gap and you have a lower time frame gap above this IVG to protect your position. So I put my stop loss there so that we could reject in this BPR or whatever. So yeah, stop loss right there, entry on the candle closure below the small 30-second, break even at these equal lows, and yeah, let it run. I didn't want to target this. You know, of course you can't target this the first 4-hour low, this previous day low, but if you just look, there's literally nothing. We already inverse this small 50-minute in this candle. There is literally nothing stopping price from coming to this low to this low. This is not a low inside of any gaps, inside of any PD raise. There's just nothing in between price taking this low and this low. So in my eyes, it wasn't logic to reverse, take out this low and then reverse. Of course, we could get a pullback, but I was open to risk, to just take that risk, because in my eyes, there was nothing stopping price from coming down to this low as well. So yeah, that is the reason why I took, I know this low is high resistance, high resistant, because this is a low inside of a gap. As you can see, it wigged down here, but it never closed below. Looks like we are going to close below it now. But this is a high point of rejection, so if we take this out, we are most likely going to either reverse all the way or just rebalance this range and probably take me out. So yeah, this was a great target for me, and that is basically what this trade looked like. When we got this pullback up here, these 3 bullish candles, I checked like, why are we getting this? Because this was a very quick random shot up. As you can see also on the 15-second, it was a random candle. And I checked ES and we got an SMT at this low, at my take profit at this low. ES already took this low. Let me just check if I can see this, if I can show you this. Yeah, so this is the sim low. ES took it out way quicker, as you see, on 1103, and Nasdaq took it, yeah, the 1103 candle. So then I trailed my stop up to this high for a 4R, never got back, and just kept on dumping, and eventually took me out around, I believe it was 503. So yeah, this was my trade, the one that I ended up taking. You don't normally see me taking these small gaps, but yeah, I was just willing to risk it with these equal lows, with this previous day low, and with the rejection we got from the 5-minute. I thought this was a guaranteed at least break even to these equal lows, and yeah, just let the TP run. I was not going to target, yeah, maybe in hindsight, of course, you can always target more, but I'm not going, when I'm up 11R and I see my TP is at a high point of rejection, then I'm not going to hold any longer for no reason. So that is my trade recap. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you guys learned something. Yeah, some people don't care. I know PB trading doesn't really care about the size of the gap. I know Dodgy does, and I don't trade exactly as one of those mentors. I just combine it with a bit of discretion, and that is how I place my trades. So I don't think you'll see any other trading mentor take this trade, but this was just my personal conviction in this trade. So yeah, that's why I took it. Hope you guys learned something. Free Discord, I'll put it in the description below. TikTok, Insta, whatever, put it in the description. I know Top Step is running a 30% discount sale. I have it in my Discord, and Alpha Futures 20% discount with the code in the description. So if you want to join any of those, feel free, and see you guys in the next trade recap. Ciao.